Eggs, those versatile and nutrient-rich gems, are not only a great source of protein with around 6 grams per large egg, but they also offer an array of other essential nutrients. From bone-boosting vitamin D to metabolism-supporting choline, and even aiding fetal brain development, eggs truly pack a nutritional punch. For those watching their cholesterol intake, fear not, as most healthy adults can safely enjoy 1-2 eggs daily, considering the context of their overall cholesterol consumption. Looking to shed a few pounds? Hard-boiled eggs are your allies, supplying lean protein that keeps you full while sparing you the calorie overload. The protein and vitamin D in these eggs even team up to support prenatal development. But the benefits don't stop there. With tryptophan, melatonin, and vitamin D, eggs could help enhance sleep quality, making them a potential bedtime snack. Research even suggests that incorporating 2 eggs into your daily routine can improve red blood cells and contribute to weight loss. While eggs are a wellspring of nutrients, vitamin C isn't among them. This vital vitamin, crucial for healing and fighting infections, isn't present in eggs. Speaking of benefits, their rich biotin content encourages hair growth. And when it comes to energy, eggs are a powerhouse. With protein for sustained stamina and leucine for energy production, they're a natural pick-me-up. Just keep in mind, to maximize protein digestion, it's wise to avoid gulping water right after enjoying boiled eggs. Water's presence can hinder protein breakdown, potentially affecting the protein your body absorbs from these nutritional wonders. Let's dive into the incredible world of nutrition. Today, we're cracking the secrets of eggs wide open and revealing why they're among the most nutritious foods on the planet. From being a powerhouse of essential nutrients to surprising insights about cholesterol and heart health, you won't want to miss out. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's explore the egg-citing journey of health benefits that eggs have to offer. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Number 1. Incredibly nutritious. Eggs are among the most nutritious foods on the planet. A whole egg contains all the nutrients required to turn a single cell into a baby chicken. A single large boiled egg contains vitamin A, 8% of the DV, daily value, folate, 6% of the DV pantothenic acid, vitamin B5, 14% of the DV vitamin B12, 23% of the DV riboflavin, vitamin B2, 20% of the DV phosphorus, 7% of the DV selenium, 28% of the DV eggs also contain decent amounts of vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B6, calcium, and zinc. This comes with 78 calories, 6 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fat. Eggs also contain various trace nutrients that are important for health. In fact, eggs are pretty much the perfect food. They contain a little bit of almost every nutrient you need. If you can get your hands on pastured or omega-3 enriched eggs, these are even more nutrient-dense. They contain higher amounts of omega-3 fat and are much higher in vitamin A and E. Number 2. High in cholesterol, but don't adversely affect blood cholesterol. It is true that eggs are high in cholesterol. In fact, a single egg contains 186 milligrams. However, it's important to keep in mind that cholesterol in the diet may not necessarily have an impact on blood cholesterol levels or risk of heart disease. The liver actually produces large amounts of cholesterol every single day. In fact, when you eat more cholesterol, your liver has the ability to regulate cholesterol levels by producing less to even it out. Nevertheless, the response to eating eggs varies between individuals. In 70% of people, eating cholesterol may not raise blood cholesterol or only mildly raise it, termed hyporesponders. In the other 30% of the population, termed hyperresponders, eggs or other sources of dietary cholesterol may lead to a large rise in blood cholesterol. However, people with genetic disorders like familial hypercholesterolemia or carriers of a gene variant called APOE4 may want to consider eating eggs in moderation. Number 3. Are linked to a reduced risk of heart disease. LDL cholesterol is generally known as the bad cholesterol. It is well known that having high levels of LDL is linked to an increased risk of heart disease. But many people don't realize that LDL is divided into subtypes based on the size of the particles. There are small, dense LDL particles and large LDL particles. Many studies have shown that people who have predominantly small, dense LDL particles have a higher risk of heart disease than people who have mostly large LDL particles. Even if eggs tend to mildly raise LDL cholesterol in some people, it is thought that eating eggs tend to mainly increase large or more buoyant LDL levels instead of the small, dense LDL particles, which may explain the association with reduced risk of heart disease. However, some recent studies have found egg consumption to be linked with increased risk of death from heart disease. So the research is mixed and more randomized controlled trials are needed to confirm benefits of egg consumption to heart health. Number 4. Contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that have major benefits for eye health. One of the consequences of aging is that eyesight tends to get worse. There are several nutrients that help counteract some of the degenerative processes that can affect our eyes. Two of these are called lutein and zeaxanthin. They are powerful antioxidants that accumulate in the retina of the eye. Studies show that consuming adequate amounts of these nutrients can significantly reduce the risk of cataracts and macular degeneration, two very common eye disorders. Egg yolks contain large amounts of both lutein and zeaxanthin. In one older study, eating one egg daily for 5 weeks increased blood levels of lutein by 26% and zeaxanthin by 38% in older adults. Eggs are also high in vitamin A, which deserves another mention here. Vitamin A deficiency is the most common cause of blindness in the world. Number 5. Omega-3 or pastured eggs lower triglycerides. Not all eggs are created equal. Their nutrient composition varies depending on how the hens were fed and raised. Eggs from hens that were raised on pasture and/or fed omega-3 enriched feeds tend to be much higher in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are known to reduce blood levels of triglycerides, a well-known risk factor for heart disease. Studies show that consuming omega-3 enriched eggs is a very effective way to lower blood triglycerides. In one older study, eating just 5 omega-3 enriched eggs per week for 3 weeks reduced triglycerides by 16–18%. More recently, a small 2020 study of 20 participants found eating 2 omega-3 enriched eggs daily for 5 weeks reduced triglycerides by 10%. Number 6. High in quality protein, with all the essential amino acids in the right ratios. Proteins are the main building blocks of the human body. They're used to make all sorts of tissues and molecules that serve both structural and functional purposes. Getting enough protein in the diet is very important, and studies show that currently recommended amounts may be too low. Eggs are an excellent source of protein, with a single large egg containing 6 grams of it. Eggs also contain all the essential amino acids in the right ratios, so your body is well equipped to make full use of the protein in them. Eating enough protein can help with weight loss, increase muscle mass, lower blood pressure, and optimize bone health, to name a few. Number 7. Are filling and tend to make you eat fewer calories, helping you lose weight. Eggs are incredibly filling. They are a high-protein food, and protein is by far the most satiating macronutrient. Eggs score high on a scale called the satiety index, which measures the ability of foods to cause feelings of fullness and reduce later calorie intake. In one study of 50 overweight and obese adults, eating eggs and toast instead of cereal and milk with orange juice decreased feelings of hunger following the meal, prolonged the period of not being hungry, and made them eat 180 calories less at lunch 4 hours later. In another study, eating eggs was associated with a 38% lower risk of excessive body fat and a 34% lower risk of central obesity, or visceral fat around your abdomen area, which is a known risk factor for metabolic syndrome. With more than 6 in 10 older adults now heavier than they should be, UK over 50s are facing an epidemic of obesity. This puts them at greater risk of type 2 diabetes, joint problems, and some types of cancer. Eating less is one solution, but the type of food we choose also has an impact. Clinical trials have confirmed that high-protein diets help to suppress appetite by changing the balance between hunger and fullness hormones like ghrelin and GLP-1. Number 8. Egg protein protects against muscle loss. Getting older often leads to a few extra pounds or a spare tire. This is because age-related changes to the body, driven by hormonal changes, cause muscle loss and body fat gain. It's a problem because muscle influences metabolic rate, the program which tells our body how many calories it needs to stay active. Less muscle means lower metabolic rate, which means more body fat if we keep eating the same amount of food. So there you have it, folks. Eggs truly are a powerhouse of nutrition. From being incredibly nutritious with a wide array of vitamins and minerals to their potential positive effects on heart health, eye health, and weight management, eggs are a superfood that can play a crucial role in your diet. Whether you're looking to boost your protein intake, protect against muscle loss, or simply enjoy a filling and satisfying meal, eggs have got you covered. Remember, not all eggs are the same. Opt for pastured or omega-3 enriched eggs for even more nutritional goodness. So why not crack open a few eggs and incorporate them into your daily routine? Your body will thank you for it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health and nutrition tips.